The first thing that came to my head was a recent trip. Yeah, please be seated. Go ahead and sit down. Sorry about that. Thanks, Dean. Dean's taking care of me tonight. The first thing that came to mind was a recent mission trip that I got back from about 2 weeks ago. I went to China with a mission organization that is based here in Elizabeth called Threshold Ministries Incorporated. And Threshold was started, about 15 years ago by Cindy Reynolds. She went to China with her husband and on an extended 3-year business trip, and just saw the poverty that was all around. And they started a child sponsorship program, and then they decided to build an orphanage, and they did that. And so I went with them to just kind of help support and to bring back some pictures and video to show what Threshold is doing and just the amazing work that they're doing. And when you leave everything behind, when you leave the vast majority of your life behind, your country, your church, your friends, your family, your job, and you go to some place that's almost entirely foreign, you are just struck by how much you have to be thankful for. Just things like clean air and water. The air in Beijing is terrible. You feel like you have to chew the air before you breathe it. It's the pollution there is really, really bad. So it makes me very, very thankful for the beautiful, beautiful clean air that we have out here in Elbert County. Another thing, the water. They use their waterways as trash dumps. So you cannot drink the water that comes out of the tap. In fact, it's so bad you can't even run your toothbrush under the water to rinse your toothbrush off, and I forgot this many, many times. Fortunately, Cindy told me to stock up on toothbrushes. I wasted like 8 toothbrushes because I literally could not keep my hand from running my toothbrush under the tap, force a habit. So I threw a lot of toothbrushes in the trash while I was there. But so thankful for clean water. Thankful for my family that I missed very much. Thankful for my church family who was hugely supportive in this mission trip that I got to go on. But above all, I was just so thankful for the charitable spirit that we as Americans have. In China, as far as I could tell, and from all the accounts that I got from Cindy and others, there is little or no charity at all. Poor people just have to fend for themselves. So, in a little bit, we're going to take up an offering for ECHO, one of the many, many, many charitable organizations around here that help people. There aren't charitable organizations like that in China. They don't have the kind of help that we do. Other than there are a handful of foreign organizations like Threshold that work there. But in terms of a charitable spirit, there really is not much. And so I'm just so thankful for the way that we as a people and as a culture have just given and given and given to those that those are in need, not just in our community but around the world. And one of the things that Threshold does is they have this child sponsorship program, and for $45 a month you can sponsor a kid and give them medical care, schooling, clothing, heating fuel in the winter, food, basically everything that anybody could need to not just survive but to really thrive. Threshold provides that through a sponsorship program for one child for $45 a month. And I was just so overwhelmed with gratitude and thankfulness for all of the people that help support Threshold. I wrote a song called Two Small Words, and the premise behind the song is that thank you, these little tiny words, thank you, are just so insufficient to express the gratitude, the thankfulness that we have for the people that give and just give and give to the point where they change people's lives. The chorus, the words go like this: 2 small words are not enough to say what's in our hearts. 2 small words exchanged for 1 small child with a brand new start. All the tongues in all the world don't have the words to say. And so when we say thank you for the lives you've changed, we mean so much more than these 2 small words could ever contain. And not only am I so thankful to the people that support Threshold and everybody who gives to help people who are less fortunate, but I'm so thankful to God. And so when I say thank you to God, it just seems so insignificant for everything that He has given me. Thank you, just these 2 little tiny words that can't even begin to say what really is in my heart to God, for the gratitude for all that He has blessed me with. This beautiful country where we don't have to look over our shoulder when we come to worship the way they do in China. This beautiful, beautiful place that we have to live in, with fresh, clean air and fresh, clean water, and just wonderful, wonderful people to be around and to share in community with. So that is what I am so very, very thankful. And being thankful, it just seems so small to express that today, but that is what I'm thankful for today. So please stand and join us as we do one more worship song here.
Let's pray as we stand together. God, as Mark was saying, 2 small words are not enough. Thank you for the huge sacrifice you gave, sending your Son to this earth for us. And